Chalcolithic settlements. The end of the Neolithic period saw the use of metals. Several cultures were based on the use of copper and stone implements. Several cultures were based on use of copper, copper and stone settlements. Stone implements. Such a culture is known as Chalcolithic, which means the copper stone phase. Copper stone phase. The Chalcolithic cultures followed the Bronze Age Harappan culture. Chalcolithic mostly they followed the Bronze Age Harappan cultures, so they were also known as, that is, they used copper. Some Chalcolithic people used only copper, but some people they adapted the Indus culture and they used bronze also, so they came to be called as Proto Harappan. So they came to be called as Proto Harappan. So Amri culture, Amri culture, Amri culture, Soti culture in Rajasthan, where Proto Harappans, Amri and Soti culture. And first metal to be discovered by man was copper. First metal to be discovered was copper, and Chalcolithic age was from 4500 BC to 2500 BC. So the first metal to be discovered was copper. Some Chalcolithic cultures are pre-Harappan. Pre-Harappan Chalcolithic cultures are Zoab culture, Nal culture, Kuli culture and Quetta culture. Zob, Zob culture, Nal culture, Kuli culture, Quetta culture. These all are in Pakistan. These are pre-Harappan. Proto Harappan are means which adapted Indus culture along with bronze, using copper and bronze, both are Proto Harappans and Amri and Soti cultures. And so earlier settlements are found in southeast Rajasthan, two sites, that is Ahar and Gilund. They lie in the dry zones of Banas Valley. Ahar and Gilund, they lie in the dry zones of Banas Valley, western part of Madhya Pradesh, that is Malwa, Kayatha and Yeran, western Maharashtra, Jorve, Nevasa, Daimabad in Ahmedabad district, and Chandoli, Inamgaon and Songaon in Pune districts, and Nasik. In Maharashtra they are Jorve, Nevasa, Daimabad in Ahmedabad district, Chandoli, Inamgaon and Songaon in Pune district, and Nasik. In eastern Uttar Pradesh it was Allahabad. In eastern India it was Chirand on the Ganga, Pandu Rajar Dibi in Burdwan district, and Mahisdal in Bidnapur district of West Bengal. Then Chalcolithic cultures lo people used, the features of them are they were smelting iron metal ore, smelting, that is smelting high at melting the ore at high temperatures, the ore, crafting the metal crafting the metal artifacts, that is beads, terracotta figurines, etc. And they were farming, hunting, and they had nucleated settlements. They were spinning and weaving the cotton, and they were even fishing. People used small stone tools and weapons. They used small stone tools and weapons. Then stone based industry also flourished. Areas found near the hills, and areas, mostly all these Chalcolithic areas when found near the hills where they could get stones, and near the riverine tracks. Copper tools were found at many places. Then people used different types of pottery, one of which was black and red, which was widely prevalent. The pottery, people of Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, they produced channel spouted pots, until like kettle channel spouted pots, dishes on the stand and bowls on the stand. Dish ఒక స్టాండ్ ఉండి ఎలివేటెడ్ స్టాండ్ ఉండి దానిపైన డిషెస్ అండ్ దెన్ బౌల్స్ ఆన్ ద స్టాండ్, ఆ టైప్ అనమాట. ఇన్ మహారాష్ట్ర అండ్ మధ్యప్రదేశ్, so it was prevalent. Then people domesticated animals such as cows, sheep, buffaloes and pigs. Cows, sheep, buffaloes and pigs. and they also hunted the deer, and the remains of camel was also found. Then big villages were formed in India, and no burnt bricks were used. Remember this, it's very important. No burnt bricks were used like in Indus Valley civilization. Big villages were formed in India, and this region was found in central and Deccan India. They were a self-sufficient economy, and it was a mixed economy. Self-sufficient and mixed economy. They practiced the slash and burn agriculture. Then first use of painted pottery. First use of painted pottery. First use painted pottery, that is they had goddess figurines, they had floral designs, vegetables, birds, and animal motifs on it. And painted pottery was made out of wheel. Then community, the whole community owned the property, and ornaments that were found were beads. They found beads of semi precious stones like jasper and agate, etc. ఇంతకు ముందు jasper and agate were used in Mesolithic period for making the tools. Now they are using it to make, say, ornaments, jasper and agate. And copper beads, bangles, copper bangles, copper anklets, copper beads were common ornaments. Religious practice, female figures, figurines of clay, and they were baked or unbaked on the pottery. Worship of mother goddess was found. Female figurines of clay, baked or unbaked. Worship of mother goddess. Then agriculture. Agricultural practices was Chalcolithic settlements flourished in the black cotton soil zone. They grew both kharif and rabi crop. Cereals were wheat, barley were grown. Pulses, lentils, black gram and green gram were grown. They reared buffalo, goat, sheep and pig. And Gordon Child says infants mortality rate was more. Infants mortality rate అనేది it was more అన్నమాట. ఎందుకంటే because of malnutrition, maybe Gordon Child had said infant mortality rates because burials were there. Most of the kids were buried in urns. So they believed in life after death, so their feet used to be chopped off. Partial burials, their feet used to be chopped off. That is, grave goods were, grave lo pette goods were also found. The grave goods were also found, and infants and small children used to be buried in the pots. Then the religion was evidence of bull worship, the bull cult అని చెప్పాం కదా. Nandi worship, phallic worship, that is the lingam and mother goddess was found. And fire altars were also found in many places like Inamgaon. Example, the Malwa culture. Example, where fire altars were found in Malwa culture and Dhanwada, that is yajnas. And we have seen this in Tambavati copper was very famous, which was in Rajasthan. Ahar also was in Rajasthan. Inamgaon is present in Maharashtra. Then Malwa, Kayata, Eran were found in Malwa, Chirand. All these were important sites. The largest site of Chalcolithic was Daimabad. It was more than ఎన్నో acres చదివాం కదా, more than so many acres in Maharashtra. Daimabad in Maharashtra. And then redware, deep brown, black and polished were important words that was present. And burial practice was unique. Redware, deep brown, black and polished were found in Chalcolithic age. Then burial practice also was unique. It is not clear whether they have acquainted with the horse. But here we have seen Indaka, they also cultivated food grains like wheat, rice, bajra, ragi and other several pulses. So people of Nauda Toli, Madhya Pradesh also produced burr and linseed. They produced burr and linseed. Cotton was produced in Deccan. So fish hooks and rice were found in eastern India, shows that people used to eat fish and rice at that time. They used to eat fish and rice at that time. Fish hooks were found in eastern India. These people were not acquainted with the burnt bricks. No burnt bricks. Occasionally their houses were made out of mud bricks. They visit stone bricks, mud bricks and mud and chippa. Their houses were made out of mud bricks. Later phase we found house with 5 rooms, that is 4 rectangular and 1 circular, which suggests that the families were very large. We found the house with 5 rooms, which were 4 were rectangular rooms and 1 was a circular room, which suggests that the families were very large. And the Jorve culture was a Chalcolithic archaeological culture which existed in large areas of what is now in Maharashtra state in the western India, and also reached north into the Malwa region of the Madhya Pradesh. So it is named after the type site of Jorve, a village situated on the Pravara river, a tributary of Godavari. A village situated on the Pravara river, a tributary of river Godavari. Every Jorve village was a nucleated settlement with more than 35 houses of different sizes, circular or rectangular in shape. Every Jorve village was a nucleated settlement, okay? Nucleated settlement with more than 35 houses of different sizes, different shapes, that is circular and rectangular shapes. Chalcolithic economy was a village economy. It was a village economy. There they were expert coppersmiths and good workers of stone. They were experts of coppersmiths and good workers. They were very good workers of stone workers. Then microliths are large number of small size tools were also found in chalcolith. Microliths were also found. People knew the art of spinning and weaving. People knew the art of spinning and weaving. Maharashtra people buried their dead in urns under the floor of their house in the north south position. They buried the dead in the urns under the floor of their houses in the north south position. They did not use cemeteries for this purpose, unlike the Harappans. They buried them under the houses. They did not use cemeteries under like the Harappans. Pots and some copper objects. Pots and some copper objects were kept along with the dead to use it in the next world. In south, people buried in the east-west position. In south, people buried in east-west position. Terracotta figurines of Mother Goddess and bull shows that they used to worship the Mother Goddess, and bull served as a religious cult. The importance of Chalcolithic phase. Traces of Chalcolithic culture have been found all over the country except the alluvial plains and thickly forested regions. Thickly forested regions and alluvial plains, the traces of Chalcolithic culture were being found all over the country. Most of them knew the art of copper and smelting. They knew the art of copper and smelting. So they were the first to use the painted pottery, and they used the lota, but there are no traces of thali. Lota ante glass. They used the glasses lota, but there were no uses of thali ante the plate. In the South India, the Neolithic phase faded into the stone copper phase. Neolithic phase faded into the stone copper phase, and so these cultures are called as Neolithic Chalcolithic. In South India, these cultures are called as stone copper. So both were used. So they are called as Neolithic Chalcolithic. Limitations of Chalcolithic cultures. People did not know the art of writing. People did not know the art of mixing copper with the tin, thus forging much stronger metal known as bronze. Mixing copper and tin, thus forging a much stronger metal known as bronze. Burial of large number of children shows that in spite of food producing economy, the rate of infant mortality was very high. Burial of large number of children shows that in spite of food producing economy, the rate of infant mortality was very high. The Copper Age in India. From Chotanagpur plateau to the upper Ganga plain, but mostly concentrated with the Ganga Yamuna Doab. Okay, the Copper Age was situated. Some objects of hunting, fishing, and agriculture have been found along with the ochre colored pot and some mud structure. Copper belts like Khetri in Rajasthan and Almora district in Uttaranchal and in Bihar were the copper belts. Religious purity attached to the copper vessels etc. shows that the Hindu religion may have started in the Copper Age. Even now copper utensils are used for religious purposes. So the Hindu religion may have started in the Copper Age.